order sa TikTok. عمني ما تلقوا عرفتش طلب طلبت هذاك هذاك الرايس بيبر رايس ويا خلي لي
Big up, big up. Big up Cypriot Vlogs. So, Dad Speaker's Corner, man. Almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, man, and this is all we got to show for it. I just shoulda followed my mind and just went to Soho, man. 'Cause this is trash, man. Oh, this guy trying to kill himself, man. There was one Christian guy. There was one Christian guy last week what assaulted this guy over here. What assaulted this guy because he had a plastic knife, and he was saying this thing about Christians are gonna die or whatever, right? Now, what is the difference with him saying Christians will die when Christians say, the people who don't repent are gonna die or go to hell? What's the difference in that? This guy assaulted this guy Caesar, hailing Caesar. Assaulted him last week because he said, "Oh yeah, you are saying Christians should die or whatever." I don't see no difference in him saying that from when Christians say, the unbelievers are gonna go to hell. You alright, boss? You good?
Yeah.
Why do you guys do that? You know what I mean? Like, you see someone on the phone and then you come around to look the phone and then you come and check. You come and check to see what is on the phone without saying, "Oh, how much users you got?" or "Let me see what's on your phone." You just come and look on the phone. That's how people are. I'm not speaking, I just talking to the phone. I talking to the phone.
Okay.
You here every week with me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you know me.
Yes.
That's why we are speaker.
I know speaker.
What do you talk about?
I talk about everything, boss.
How many watching you?
I got
Streaming on TikTok?
20 on YouTube.
YouTube, good.
I don't like TikTok. TikTok take you off.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything you say on TikTok, gone. If they don't like it, gone.
Yeah, TikTok is still China.
Yeah.
Thank you. Keep platforming, streaming on YouTube or any Western platform.
Yes, Irani. Big up Iran.
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 Yes.
I visit Iran.
Yes. Big up Iran. Yeah, this is Speaker's Corner. Big up Boston. Big up Boston, man. Big up USA. So they taking down the fencing from BST Hyde Park last week. It's all finished now. It seemed for me that it was here a less time. I don't know what it was. Man, but it seems like they didn't have it for that long. But apparently I spoke to a guy, he said, yeah, it was here for the same amount of time as it was last year. Doesn't feel like it. Also, the ground has gone back to shit again. And that's not, it's partly because of what happened at BST, with all the crowds being there and stuff like that. That's partly why the ground is damaged. But the main reason why the ground is damaged and everything out here looks like a desert, because we've had so much good sun, man. We've had so much good weather that it has cooked the grass, mate. The grass is cooked. And now it's all brown, man. Dying. The ground looks absolute dog shit now, man. So they was just recuperating. They was just recuperating from Winter Wonderland last year, end of last year, beginning of this year. Trying to get the ground back to normal, laid some new grass. And then BST came along and all this good weather came along and wasted all of that money, man. All of that money gone to dog shit now, because they're gonna have to do it all over again, man. It ain't been raining, it's been just hot weather every day. And even if it does rain, it's only a little slight sprinkle. Not enough to turn this ground back green, man. When was the last time it was raining, man? Maybe about 2 weeks ago? We ain't had rain. And people in the UK, what you telling me, man? We ain't had rain for about 2 weeks, innit? Didn't rain last week at any time, I don't think. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying it for, Although BST Hyde Park is gone, there's still some sites. There's still some sites walking around about it's reconnecting. People, I'm not about to play around with this live today, innit, man? Speaker's Corner is dead. I haven't mirrored the phone too much. It's in the same space that I normally have it. If this stream starts acting up, I'm fucking off out of here, man. I'm not here for a long time. I'm literally here for about an hour. You know what I mean? If the stream holds up, man. If this stream don't hold up, I'm off out of here, man. At the maximum time I'm staying is about an hour, because I am not feeling it today, man. I am definitely not feeling it, man. Bless you. Man, didn't even say thank you, man. I think what it is My problem is I come to Speaker's Corner too early, man. I think that's what it is. UK has Miss Priya, oneness embodied. She's divine. I don't know who that is. You all right?
Excuse me.
Hello.
The Achilles statue,
Yeah.
is it down that side?
I think it's straight over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone said Muslims need to pack up and go, man. If you believe that, I think it's you who needs to pack up and go, man. Because your government doesn't believe that. You understand? And that's not changing anytime soon. You understand? I think we've got more chance in getting the devil's lettuce, right, legalized in the UK than you guys do in getting Muslims out of the UK. Okay? You have more chance in legalizing the healing of the nation than you do getting Muslims out of here. All right? Get over it, man. It ain't gonna happen, man. Yeah, you don't want to hear this. This is. You, that's it, man. And that's what the UK wants. Okay? That's what the UK wants. Multiculturalism. All right? All you people that, you know, are offended by that and don't want that, it's you that's going to have to leave. All right? You're going to be complaining about this for a very, very, very long time. It ain't going to happen, man. That's it. No, what you need to Google is everybody in the world trying to say that, you know, having food for everyone should be a human right. And the only people to vote against that is Israel and the United States. That's what you need to Google. Okay? Google the fact that everybody in the world joined together on one accord to say that food should be a human right for all of humanity. And the only two countries to disagree was Israel and the United States of America. That is your enemy. All right? That is your enemy. All the things you say about Muslims and all that other stuff and how they want to, destroy this and destroy that, they still believe that you should have food on your table. You know what I mean? They believe that it should have been a human right that you should have food in your stomach. And the people who didn't believe that was Israel and the United States. So take that to the bank and cash it. You know what I mean? Take that to the bank, man. No, I think it's you who needs to go and live somewhere else, man. It's you who needs to go and live somewhere else, because obviously you don't like what's going on in this country. You know what I mean? So you should move, mate. It's you who should go and move. There's Muslims here, mate. You know, if you're Muslims, then you should get up and go. Yeah, of course. Yes, U.S. government and half its people are evil. Yeah, it's true, man. Terrorists are already in your country. In fact, man, the terrorists are running your government. You understand, man? You still don't have all the Epstein files. Yeah, all the names in the Epstein files, and you guys are worrying about Iran. You know what I mean? You guys are worrying about fucking Muslims. You know what I mean? When the leader of your country, employed someone who was friends with PDF. All right, man. You guys have got to chill out, man. You gotta chill out, man. Muslims are not our problem, okay? There we go. Hello.
I thought you are speaking.
No. The only countries to vote against food for everyone was America and Israel. All right. That's what you need to Google, people. Do you guys not think that everybody should have food on their table? Huh? The Muslims thought so. The Muslims thought everyone should have food on their table, but not USA and not Israel. Eat shit. America don't owe the world. Unfortunately, America does owe the world for the terroristic things that they've done all around the world. But obviously, they wouldn't be held responsible for that. And this is why people say the American government's evil and half of the people of America are evil. You understand? Because you guys don't believe the propaganda that you're being told about your country. You understand? You don't even think that you're being told propaganda. You know what I mean? But the way you can tell someone is evil is if they say things like, God bless America and nowhere else. You understand? I think those are one of the, those are one of the things that you can judge on whether someone or whether a people is evil or not. You know what I mean? Someone said millions must go. That will never happen, my friend. It's never gonna happen, man. There's things called human rights laws and all of that shit, man. Nobody is gonna allow you to just start shipping out fucking Muslims. It's not gonna happen, my friends. Okay? Even if I was to agree with what you're saying, you understand? Logically, practically, it couldn't happen. You know what I mean? They talk about Muslims all day, every day, while Muslims live their lives in peace. These are insecure people, bro. Of course they're insecure, man. You know? Of course they're insecure. You alright, boss? Yeah, we live, man.
How many people inside?
Not too many people, man. No, TikTok, YouTube. Yeah. No channel name. I don't give channel name. No, it's okay, boss. I don't give channel name. Oh, here we have our guys again. They're doing their walk where they come across here. I don't know if you guys are subscribed to the channel, but every Sunday, man, these groups of guys, they just come, they just walk past. Which one's this? No, Real Madrid, man. No Real Madrid. This one better, man. This one better, huh? Cheers, son. Go on. Someone said, I am transgender and felt more safe around Muslims. What an idiot, man. You understand? Transgenders feel more safe about Muslims, and they're not supposed to like people that are transgender and people that are gay and all the rest of it. People in their own country feel more safe around people that's not even from here, man. Could you imagine that? You guys are idiots. You guys are idiots, man. You think this is gonna happen? You think this is gonna happen for real? They ain't kicking no Muslims out of the country anytime soon, man. You're fighting a losing battle, as I said before. Listen, I said it many times. People asking for Muslims to be kicked out of the country, it's like the police war on drugs, okay? It's like the police war on drugs. You are never going to win. You understand, man? You're never going to win, man. There's always gonna be someone that's trying to take drugs, okay? There are always gonna be heckin' Muslims around this place, man. Huh? Millions must go, but unfortunately for you, they're not gonna go. You know what I mean? So why do you guys keep saying this, man? Who in your government right now, or who in the next government that you guys plan on voting for, has said, yeah, we plan on shipping out millions? Give us a name, man, and we'll vote for him, man. Give us a name on the person that said millions must go, and if you vote me in, we're gonna get millions out, man. Say the name, man. Say the name, man, and we're gonna vote for him, man, and get all these Muslims out of here. Rupert Lowe. Okay. All right, fair enough then, man. We vote. All right then, cool, man. We voting on Rupert Lowe. All right. We voting Rupert Lowe for the next election, people. All right. And when millions of people don't get shipped out of here, yeah, you guys that said vote for Rupert Lowe, you guys are gonna be held responsible. Okay? Because it's the same old. Yeah? All your government, from conservatives to Labour to Green Party, all the rest of them. Okay? They're all friends. They all sit down and eat together. They all catch planes together. They're all part of the same MO. Okay? They're all part of the same MO, man. And when your candidate gets voted in and millions of people don't get shipped out of here, man, I'm coming straight directly to you guys. Okay? So, everyone vote Rupert Lowe, because this guy is saying that millions are gonna get shipped out. Yeah? And their leader Tommy Robinson's gonna move back to the UK, you know, and not be an immigrant, you know, like the people that he complains about. Tommy Robinson's gonna move back, you know. I said, why do you sound American and British? What the fuck? I think it's because I've been British for too long. I've been in England for too long, and I'm starting to pick up the accent. And I think you're partly hearing some of my my homeland accent. As I said a few times before, that my country, all the TV that we get, everything that we get over in my country is from America. You understand? All the music that we consume, all that is American, obviously rap and all that shit, and then like dancehall music and reggae and stuff like that, Caribbean music, right? So I think that's partly why I got a mixture of accents that people hear in it. He thinks he has it all figured out, man. I think I do, man. I think I do have it all figured out, man. America and the United Kingdom bring all their military men, you understand, and all their spies and everything back to their own countries, yeah? And you apologize to all the countries that you invaded and said sorry, say sorry to them. Yeah, all the countries that you said that you was helping, but really you was oppressing them. Just apologize and say, look, you know, we're gonna try and make things work out between us. We don't want to rule you anymore and all of that stuff. Same to do with France. Get all of your countries out of other people's countries. Yeah, say sorry, apologize. All the stolen artifacts in the British Museum and in all these countries that you steal from little countries, give all of that stuff back. You say sorry, yeah, and you focus on your own people. How about that one? Yeah, how about you send everybody back to their countries, you pull all of your people out of their countries, send everybody back to their country, and say sorry for being a bully, yeah, and worry about your own people. That sounds more logical to me. That sounds like I got it all figured out. But the problem is, these people in their first world countries want to have their cake and eat it. You understand? If you get all the Muslims out of here, who you think is going to be cooking your kebabs after you come back from a fucking night out? It ain't going to be British people. And if it is fucking British people, it ain't going to taste the same, man, because we all know what they say about British food. Okay? So chill out, man. We all like our Chinese and all the rest of it. All right? Now, if all the immigrants get the fuck out of here, the nation's gonna crumble. The nation's gonna crumble. There ain't gonna be no Amazon fucking parcels being sorted out at the warehouse because no British people want to be up all hours in the night doing that job. Okay? There ain't gonna be no takeaways being delivered to your door because no British person wants to be on a pedal bike or on an electric bike knocking at your door bringing you takeaways. All right? So you guys need to chill out, man. You guys haven't thought about what you're asking for. Okay? The host thrives on being a thorn on your side, man. All you gotta do is click the X, my friend. You don't have to listen to the host. Huh? There's many things you can do, man. You can block this channel, you can click the X, you can mute me and just watch the pretty ladies walking across. Huh? You don't have to listen to my opinion, man, but you people choose to be here, man, and listen to it. But it's okay, man. Someone said, what about the honor killings Muslims have been committing? What about the Catholic priests, man, that were harming the little boys in the churches, man? Huh? What about that, man? No one said, I am not Catholic. They said, I'm not Catholic, so that matters. Because you're not Catholic, it doesn't matter that the Catholics were in this country and all over the world harming little boys. It doesn't matter, yeah? Because you're not Catholic. Huh? You're not Muslim either. You understand? You're not Muslim either. So why does what Muslims do bother you, but not what Catholics do bother you? Huh? No, it's not a big difference. Not a big difference at all. Check this cute little doggy, man. Oh. When are they gonna stop marrying the children? I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure, man. But again, maybe you should let people in their country do their own thing. It has nothing to do with you, man. To be honest. Do you care right now that someone's getting raped in Australia? No, you don't. Huh? No, you don't, man. So why does it matter to you what Muslims are doing to their own people? What's it got to do with you, man? And for your troubles in destroying Gaza, you're being destroyed now. So that's what it is. You know what I mean, man? America's being kicked out of the Middle East as we speak. As we speak, America is being kicked out of the Middle East by one country. Okay? America's supposed to be the greatest military in the world. Yeah, with all these great allies like Britain and all the rest of it, they're being terrorized by one country called Iran. Why can't the United States open up the Strait of Hormuz? That thing's been trying to get open for about 2 months. The greatest military in the world cannot open the Strait of Hormuz. And you're talking about, oh, we bombed the country. You know what I mean? We bombed Gaza. They ain't got no fighting equipment to match up to America. The same thing with Afghanistan. They didn't have anything to match up to America. Just a bunch of IEDs, AK-47s, and sweaty fucking sandals, right? And they still kicked America's ass out of their country. This fucking idiot complaining, you know, trying to brag about we destroyed Gaza. Yeah, man, what you doing to Iran, though? Huh? What did Iran do to all your airplanes, all your helicopters being knocked out of the sky, all your radar systems? You understand? One country, Iran, sends your military personnel running to hotels. Not a military base. Huh? Iran had your military man ducking for cover in a hotel room and still bombed the hotel room. Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you people out of your fucking mind? Iran never asked United States for a ceasefire. Okay? 2v1. 2v1, Israel and the United States begged Iran for a ceasefire. All right? You guys gotta chill out, man. You guys gotta chill out, man. You guys believe all the propaganda, what you're being told by your countries. You know what I mean? And in reality, you're getting your ass kicked. Huh? Someone said begged. Iran's on its last legs. Okay. Why can't you open up the Strait of Hormuz then? Why are you paying more for gas than you was paying before the war started? And you're talking about Iran's on its last legs, man. That's why I said you guys are delusional, man. I said you guys are delusional, man. Again, man, this guy's bragging about destroying Gaza. A country with no missiles, no way to defend themselves, you know, against Israel and the United States. And you're bragging about being a bully to that country. It's okay, man. Man said Iran started the war in November 79. You guys still can't answer why can't, you know, the United States open up the Strait of Hormuz. You guys keep talking about fucking Gaza, some defenseless country, man. Why are you not talking about the country that can defend themselves against you, man? Huh? Why do you guys not want to talk about... Okay, I forgot. It's because you're losing. Like you lost in Afghanistan to people with flip-flops on. Okay? Ah. No, man, I like debating you guys, man. I like debating you guys. You know? I like debating you guys. I think it's fun, man. Someone said, and no one lost, they left, you feel. Why did they lose? I mean, why did they leave without completing their objectives, my friend? Where's the weapons of mass destruction in Afghanistan and Iraq, man, that you went in there for? Millions of people dead. Hundreds of thousands of U.S. soldiers dead. Yeah? And you ain't found one weapon of mass destruction. The Taliban took back over. As soon as you left, you said you was getting rid of the Taliban. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. The Taliban took right back over as soon as you left, man. You did fuck all. The same thing you done in Iran, man, when the U.S. freaking president, oh, we obliterated Iran's nuclear program. You understand that you had to go and obliterate it a second time. That don't make any sense. When you obliterate something, you only need to do it once. You know what I mean? You don't need to do it twice. Your president is a joke, man, and he's part of the Epstein files. Your president is part of the Epstein files. You people out of your fucking mind, man. Alright? No, go show Iran. Don't show me, man. Don't show me, man. Go show Iran how bad you are, man. Huh? Go show Iran how bad you are and how you guys can open up the Strait of Hormuz because you're the greatest military in the entire world. All right? Someone said Taliban took over when America left. They couldn't do nothing when America had their feet on the ground. Again, you're fighting people with IEDs and AK-47s. You understand what I'm saying? And they made you pay a pretty price for entering their land and trying to take over. And you're talking about, oh yeah, they couldn't do nothing when we was there. Right? Yeah, okay, man. Go tell the families of all your servicemen, yeah, that got blown up by IEDs, man, and ambushed by the Taliban. You understand? Again, with AK-47s and flip-flops. And you had the best military equipment in the world. You still got your ass kicked and sent back home, packing. Okay? There's even things, reports coming out now that you even lost the Vietnam War. People saying, no, you know what I mean? It's all coming out after all these years. America ain't won shit, man. America ain't won shit. They don't get it, man. They don't get it. Says that nothing in those files would change a thing, so who cares? This is the type of people that we're dealing with, man. He doesn't want to know. He doesn't want to know the names in the Epstein files. He just said that. Sick guy. Someone said USA lost to Afghanistan, they lost to Vietnam, and they're losing to Iran. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Supposed to be the greatest military in the world, man. Don't tell them that you know what happened in the Red Sea with fucking Yemen. They don't want to hear that the poorest people in the world destroyed million-pound fucking aircraft. They don't want to hear that, man. What they'll believe is that 2 aircraft fell off the side of an aircraft carrier. They'll believe two aircraft fell off the side of an aircraft carrier. Okay? That's what the Americans will believe, man, because they can't give credit to the Yemenis, the poorest people in the entire world who they were fighting against. Okay? Made America lose 2 jets. Okay? The jets are swimming at the bottom of the Red Sea as we speak. Okay? The Houthis sent America packing out of the Red Sea. All right, man. Ask America why they're not in the Red Sea right now, man. Because the Houthis have missiles. Because the Houthis have missiles. You don't want to talk about that, man. Talk about Gaza some more being a parking lot, man. You seem to get a kick out of that, man. Talk about Gaza being a parking lot, man. We don't want to talk about America trying to start trouble with Iran and then being forced to say that, oh, we're going to pay them $300 billion. Your country is a joke, man. Yeah, the Houthis did nothing, man. Don't listen to me, man. Listen to America. They said 2 aircraft fell off the side of an aircraft carrier. The greatest military in the world, man. They were also having some laundry fires. They were also having some laundry fires in their aircraft carrier. They had to turn that bitch around, man, because there was a laundry fire. Greatest military in the world, man, got sent packing back home because of a laundry room fire. Greatest military in the world, right, had poop literally coming on the poop deck of an aircraft carrier. You understand? Greatest military in the world had to turn around their aircraft carrier. Why can the United States open up the Strait of Hormuz if they are the greatest military in the world, man? Huh? You've been warring with Iran for about 2 months now, yeah? And when Iran says the Strait of Hormuz is closed, then the Strait of Hormuz is closed, man. And what can America do about it? Fuck all. Can't do nothing about it, man. Someone said it's not closed, man. Well, you try and take your little dinghy boat, okay, with your nation's flag on your dinghy boat through the Strait of Hormuz, man, and see if you won't meet a fucking Iranian speedboat real quick, man. Huh? Take a dinghy, okay? Take your little catamaran fucking dinghy, do the Strait of Hormuz, and raise your country's second flag on top of it, and see if you make it back home. Huh? You fucking idiot, man. The Strait of Hormuz is not closed, man. Funny guy, man. Funny guy, man. America tried to send an American destroyer through the Strait of Hormuz, and Iran sent some fucking missiles towards it, and America turned that bitch back around in a heartbeat. This motherfucker saying the Strait of Hormuz is not closed. I seen reports yesterday of Iran striking 2 ships in the Strait of Hormuz, and you're trying to tell me it ain't closed. All right, man. You go and try to go get through there, man. Go and try to take a fucking a boat through the Strait of Hormuz, man, and tell me how you make it, man. Someone said we'll fight for our country. You're gonna fight for Keir Starmer, yeah. No, don't spam the country, man. I mean, don't spam the chat, man. Fucking man. I only got one rule in here, man. Don't spam. All right. Hold 5 minutes, man. Hold 5 minutes. Time out, man. That's my only rule in the chat, man. Don't spam. You could say anything else. You could disagree with me, all the rest of it. Call me all the names under the sun, man. Look at my skin color, man. Call me all the names under the sun, man. Just don't spam my chat. All right? Someone said Trinidad. Yes, I'm from Trinidad, man. U.S. so great, they are so behind in education. Yeah, this is what these Americans aren't talking about, man. Yes, I. That's yeah. Huh? I was unfortunately educated in the Western world, man. It is what it is, you know. My education system failed me. Hey, man, you ain't the only one. There's a lot of people in the same shoes as you, my friend. Can I take my fucking jumper off again, man? The ladies are starting to come out. The sun's starting to come out. And I got my fucking jumper on, man. I think it's time to get the arms out. I think it's time to get the guns out for the ladies, innit, man? Someone said, MAGA's so great, they force kids into religion, and when they grow up, they'll despise it. Disgusting. Disgusting. I thought you was talking about the same people that was you know, calling for all the Muslims to be removed. And then hang on 1 second. Look at the camera, man. Look at the screen real quick, man. Quickly. All right, lost my train of thought. Lost my train of thought just now, man. Huh? Bless up. Listen, man. In reality, man. In reality, I don't agree with, you know, certain things that go on with children and adults, okay? However, who am I to say this is bad in that country or that is bad in this country when it's not my country, okay? You can't walk in another country's shoes, especially when your religion is not that country's religion. Your beliefs is not that country's beliefs. Yeah, there's certain things or certain stages that a country is at that you're not at. Does it mean they are bad people? No, it does not. As I go back to all the time, in this lifetime, okay? In this lifetime, there's people that are still living today, right? Where in this country, it was illegal to be homosexual, all right? You were thrown in jail for being gay in the United Kingdom. Now today in 2026, we are promoting homosexuality. Okay? Just because at that point, a few years ago, you was throwing people in jail for being gay. Were you bad people at that time? Did this country deserve to be bombed by somebody else's country that wasn't at this stage, or they allowed gay people? No. You know, you was just at a different stage of progression in your country. At one point, you guys had slaves. Now today we know it's not so good to have fucking slaves. Should you have been bombed for what you did to all the slaves? No, you shouldn't, man. There was a different progression that you had to go through in your country. It's the same thing that these Muslim countries have to go through. Yeah? Again, we may not agree with the things that this country do, but who are we to say that is wrong and that's wrong when we have a history? But you guys don't wanna, you guys don't wanna be logical. You guys don't wanna be logical. You wanna blame, point fingers because you're not at that stage of progression in your country anymore. You know what I mean? Well, it's okay. They don't wanna go to all the evil that they've done, all the terroristic things that they've done, you know. They don't want to admit to the bad things that they've done, or if they've done bad things, they have an excuse they have an excuse to why the bad thing was okay. But when another country does a bad thing, oh, they're so evil. Oh, we hate them. No, you guys are just hypocrites, man. You guys are hypocrites, son. And then when somebody holds your feet to the fire and makes you wake up to the ignorance of yourselves, you say, oh, no, you need to get out my country. No, you need to get out my country. You don't think like I do. You don't believe what I believe. You need to get kicked out of my country. Go back home. You fucking clowns, man. You don't like my comments or my opinions, so you want me kicked out, man. Never mind all the people that were born in this country that are harming your country. Huh? I can't tell you the last time I seen a Muslim person literally fighting with the no, I lie. The last time I saw a Muslim person fighting with the police, they were in an airport somewhere. You know what I mean? And the guy gave that fucking woman one whack upside her fucking head, man. You know what I mean? And she was trying to arrest him. All right? But more recently, you know who I've seen fighting with your police officers, your British police officers? British people. Huh? You want to talk about people destroying your country, man? Go look at what happens after Muslim protests and go look at what happens after a Tommy Robinson protest, and you tell me which one is more filthy. And you say Muslims are destroying your country. No, I know I'm right, man. I know I'm right. You know, these people just don't want to hear it, man, because they're ignorant and racist, you know? They're ignorant and racist, and they, like I said, they point fingers at everybody else, but don't want to admit to what they've done. They're like females, nah? They want accountability for everybody else, but don't want accountability for themselves. The most recent protest that I went to, that I had beef at the protest, was a lesbian protest. And you know who was trying to bully me? You know who was trying to bully me? Yeah, it's finished. It's finished. Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
They were lesbian British girls, okay, trying to bully me from filming their protests, okay, lesbian British people. It wasn't no Muslims. Go look on the channel. Go look on the channel. The most recent protest that I went to, and I nearly got assaulted at, was a lesbian protest, man. To the point where, you know, the police told them to leave me alone, and they were still trying to attack me. You understand? Listen, someone said lesbians. I would have been happy they bullied me. Buster, as I said, go look at the channel. No, Buster. Listen to me. There's lesbians and then there's lesbians. Okay? There's different ones. There's different ones, okay? Of course, in 95% of the situations to do with in 90% of the situations to do with lesbians, I want to be involved. in 95% of the situations with lesbians, I want to be involved. But if you look at the channel and you see the live stream of the lesbians that will coming up to me, yeah, trying to you know, trying to piss me off and shit like that, you'll change your mind, man. Yeah. Yes, man. Yes, man. There's the short hair fat one. You know what I mean? To the point where she was trying to play the Frozen song on a speaker. Yeah, so I could get demonetized off of YouTube, right? So I had to walk one way and walk another way fast. Okay? And she was that unfit and whatever that she couldn't keep up with me. You know? I wasn't being attacked by the pretty ones. Let's just say that. I wasn't being attacked by the good looking ones. You understand? I got attacked by the ugly ones that no one wants, and you wonder why. Is this the reason why I want you? You know, for the messed up teeth. You understand? Those are the lesbians that were trying to attack me, man. Maybe they see me as a symbol of a handsome man that they will never get. You understand? And it made them feel, you know, inferior and all the rest of it, man. They got pretty aggressive. But anyways, as I was saying, man, it wasn't no Muslim person that I've been assaulted by, you know what I mean, or anything like that. This is British people that are destroying the country, making the country look bad, fighting with the police. Huh? Making the making the place look disgusting and shit, you know? But you guys want to blame it all on Muslims and all of that shit. As I say before, you know, the crime rate in your country wasn't zero before you were supposedly invaded by Muslims. You understand? Your crime rate wasn't zero. The child harm rate wasn't zero, you know? You guys were still doing your evilness when your country wasn't being invaded, man. So I don't understand what you guys are complaining about, man. You know? As I said, most immigrants come here, they want a better life for themselves, they want a better life for their kids. You know, and then you got you clowns over here talking about, oh, millions must go and all. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, man, I'm drinking that brand of drink. Other drinks are available, you know, because damn people ain't sponsoring me. They should do. The amount of money I spend on them. Someone said K.A. Grape is nasty. Yeah, you gotta ban this guy. You gotta ban Buster out the chat. Ban him out the chat, man. That's criminal. That's criminal, man. The only bad K.A. is that strawberry shit. The worst K.A. is that strawberry shit, man. You got the pineapple one is good, the fruit punch is good, and the grape is good. You know what I mean? Everything else you could toss that shit in the bin. You know what I mean, man? But my man said K.A. Grape is nasty, man. Nah, man. You must have had it when it was like boiling hot or some shit. Maybe you didn't have it when it was cold. I don't know. But to say that K.A. Grape is nasty, I don't know, man. You must have some next taste buds, man. Someone said drink Iron Brew. No, that's a nasty drink. You must be up there in Scotland, man. Yeah. You must be up there in Scotland with all the ice, and it's so cold up there that your taste buds have, uh, I don't know, man. Your taste buds have been in like dormant or something. You know what I mean? Maybe they're not working properly. Man said, nah, in the Midlands. Damn, man. Nah, man, you probably got Scottish blood, man. You got Scottish blood in your family. That's what I'm thinking, man. Someone says Scotland rocks. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I think it's too cold up there for me. I went to Scotland one time on a road trip, and it wasn't it wasn't like the normal Scottish time. You understand? It was kind of like springy, summery type weather. Yeah, it wasn't even as cold as it can get, and it was cold. So Scotland's not for me, man. I don't think Scotland's for me. Yo, is it these any wild bagpipes? Hey, I love bagpipes, man. I fucking love a bagpipe, man. I love bagpipes. I just don't know why they have to play it in a skirt, man. You know what I mean? Like, just put some fucking pants on, man. What the fuck? And apparently, they don't wear no underwear underneath that skirt when they're playing the bagpipes. Now, I'm not gonna check, but if that's the case, then you guys are savages, man. You guys are savages, man. Someone said it's called a kilt. Listen, man. That's a fancy word that Scottish people came up with, man, to not sound like they're wristbanders. You know what I mean? They wearing a skirt, man. They wearing a skirt, man. Come on. I said they changed it to kilt, son. Wait, what makes a kilt different from a skirt, man? They're playing games with me, these Scottish people, man. Tell me the biggest difference between a kilt and a skirt, and I'll believe it. Someone that says a skirt's for women, man. They're both for women, man. A kilt's for women, skirt's for women, man. Come on. So, wait, so you're trying to tell me a woman can't wear a kilt? That's their normal clothing. That's their normal attire. You know what I mean? Let me see. Let me see if I can find her. I want to find a woman. Yeah, man, they use it as an excuse, man. They use it as an excuse, man. They trying to say because it's called a kilt, then it's not a skirt. Nah. Nah. It's a skirt, man. It's a skirt, man. Hey, Dylan, you need to chill out, man. You need to chill out, Dylan. Alright, man, you gotta chill, man. You gotta chill. Listen, I do look at them a bit sideways in this fucking hot weather, and they're wearing all them clothes, man. You know what I mean? That does trigger me a little bit, man. That does trigger me a little bit, but
I was there doing the thing, innit? And then, like, they arrived just the figure.
but otherwise than that, man, yeah, I'm not bothered, man. Nah, Frankie, you gotta chill. You gotta chill, man.
Nah. Give you a feast more. Yeah, so.
It was say I'm living proof.
Oh yeah, see, like, you have this. You know the pocket mask things that we have, innit? We have one.
Oh, Winnie got you, man. Winnie got you. What's his name? Dylan, man. Winnie got you, man. Huh?
Yeah, I quite like.
The women wear it, and the KKK wear it as well, man. But you got no problem with the KKK wearing it, man. See what I'm saying? Anytime you cuss down people, there's a equal cuss for our own people. You understand, man? When you talk about them doing
For like a good couple weeks, I was low-key a little bit checked out.
when you want to talk about them doing the most with children and all the rest of it, you understand? You could look at our countries and see that they was messing around with the kids as well. Huh? You can find bad things in their religion. You can find bad things in our religion. Okay? And this is why I say those people are not your enemy. All right? Religion is all our enemy. Religion keeps us apart. Again, politics keeps us apart. No, you should have watched where he was running, man. Idiot. Fucking idiot, man. Running to the little girl, man. Fucking asshole. Christianity is the enemy to mankind. Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. Christianity allows all these sucking black single mothers to abuse their own kids and neglect their own kids and then call God's name. You fucking idiots, man. Can't stand them, man. As I said before, man, Christians can cuss out unbelievers for not being Christians and all the rest of it, but as soon as someone cusses a Christian, oh, you want us dead? You want all the Christians deleted? And get the fuck out of here, man. Someone said, how was King James a pedophile? Oh, shit, man.
We weren't really good, you know. I could barely. I was ill with it. I just got back from being ill.
I was.
I've been injured for quite a while.
I think that court as well.
But it's hard to play with people like Jordan. Like, it's hard to play with people. He played with them. It's like Jordan, my bro.
He used to play with him at night.
He's in the tournament. When it's in the tournament, it's hard to get hard to rain like this. And like, cool. Say you go on a heat for 2 weeks. Like, literally, like, what happens after we have that? Otto goes off.
He
got 14 out of 10 of 10. Game finished in 7 minutes. The next game, how do you go? What do you do?
Someone said mass deportation, man. Listen, man, go ask Google if the UK can do mass deportation and tell me what they say about all the laws and all the human rights that you would have to break to do some mass fucking deportation shit. It's not gonna happen, my friend. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean, man?
Like Demi, I got Demi. He like he's really coming out injury. Like he didn't even come with having a good hand the one time. You know what I'm saying?
See, I need to. This is what I want to do more freely. Because
since the UK has been invaded, according to you guys, how many people have been how many people have been sent back to their various countries? Do you guys even know?
I played for the first national league team in the 16 years. It was conference national. Under 16.
Some kids will be like, yes, I play confidence.
Hey, don't tell me, man. You guys that say your country is... Can you tell me how many people have been sent back to their various countries after coming over here? Do you guys even know? I don't see any numbers in the chat, so I guess nobody knows, man. These racist people just say anything. They don't do any research. They don't know how any of it will kind of, you know, affect their country if all these millions of people that they're talking about get pushed out the country, you know. Oh, shoot, right.
It's like April 5, we used to run in like zone defenses, I guess you could do something.
I don't think anybody despises people for being white. I think people despise second people for the actions that they do, not because of their skin color too much anymore, you know. Except these racist people that disguise their racism as religionism, you know what I mean? They say they want all the Muslims. They say they want all the Muslims out, you know what I mean? They don't say they want. They don't say they want the people harming their countries to get out. They say all immigrants, huh? They don't say all illegal immigrants. They say all immigrants, all Muslims, you know? And then they cry that I call them racist. Someone says not racist when someone comes to take over and destroy your country, man. Show me one that's trying to take over your country, man. Oh, sorry, maybe Sadiq Khan, man. Maybe Sadiq Khan is trying to take over the UK, man. Again, if you wasn't racist, you would say, I want all the people that are harming my country to go back to their country. You would say things like, those people that don't want the UK to benefit, whatever religion they support, they should go back to their country. You understand? If you wasn't racist, you would say things like, those people that get offended by the British flag, those are the people that need to get sent back to their country. But as I say, man, you guys tarnish all Muslims, you tarnish all Islam, you tarnish them all with the same brush, you know, and say that you want them all out, man. As I said, there's people coming here to make a better life for themselves, to make a better life for them family. You understand? Who actually love this country, even though they're not from here. And you're trying to do collective punishment to them. Yeah, because you're racist. I have no problems in calling you racist, whether you guys get offended by me calling you racist or not. You understand, man? I'm a logical person, man, and I usually, call it like I see it, man. Someone says, why are you in someone else's country? The same reason why our countries go into other people's countries. The same reason why in Africa now they speak French. The same reason why majority of these places around the world speak English today. That's why I'm in this country. You know what I mean? This guy says I hate white people, man. I never once said I hate white people. In fact, I slept with majority white women in my lifetime, my if my if my roster, if my lifetime roster was to be put in a form of a drink, it would be milk. It would be milk with like, 2 drops of like brown food coloring. You know what I mean? Are you out your mind, man? Man said I hate fucking white people, man. No, man. It's not about skin color, okay? This is about actions, all right? I just told you what racist means, man. When you group up a whole people and say things like millions must go, a million people ain't here harming your country. You know what I mean? All those chicken shops, all those off licenses that are run by Muslim people, they trying to destroy your country, yeah. Huh? You don't know what racist means when you say, Muslims need to go. That's racist. You know what I mean? You disguise your hate for their religion. You disguise your hate for their religion. And that's why it's racist. You don't want brown people in your country. If you did want brown people in your country, I explained what you would say. You understand? If you wasn't racist, you would say things like, only kick out the people that want to harm the UK. Yeah? Keep the Muslims. If you wasn't racist, you would say, keep the Muslims that are not trying to harm the UK, that are not trying to steal the benefits, that don't get offended by the British flag. You would say, yeah, keep those Muslims. Keep all the Muslims that, that are striving for a better United Kingdom. Nah, you don't say that. You know what I mean? You don't get to decide. You don't get to decide what it means, my friend. You just say you don't know what it means. You just say you don't know what it means, and then you're telling me now you know what it means. Send them all home. It's not gonna happen. And as I said, why do you guys come to my chat saying these things? Nobody that comes in my chat can help you with your endeavor to get all of these people out of your country. Okay? It won't happen, man. Someone said, why don't you speak up about your own terrorists? I don't have terrorists in my country, man. My country of birth is 21 square miles. I got pink sand and blue crystal clear water. Okay? This guy asking me about terrorists, man. My country's population is 60,000. And this guy trying to tarnish me with his brush. Oh, we got terrorists. Tell us about your terrorists. Dickhead. Ah, shit, man. Someone said, yes, it will. Millions go and shut it off. No, it's not, man. My friend, I'm not gonna argue with you about the definition of racist. If I say that they're racist with what they're saying, they're racist with what they're saying. They're racist with the angle they're coming at. Whether you like it or not, it's not my problem. You understand? Whether you have another definition for racism, it's not my problem. You understand, man? You ain't teaching me anything. If you come up with another definition of racism, I'm not gonna change my mind on what I think about these people, whether you like it or not, my friend, man. So I think you should just run along, man. Millions go, but that's the second time you say it, man. That's the second time you said that. You haven't shown me how you're gonna get any millions out here. You haven't shown me how you're gonna get 100 Muslims out of this country, and let alone millions. You know what I mean? Come on, man. China has the Belt and Road Initiative. They're going around all these countries building roads and taking railways and shit like that. America's going to countries and blowing shit up. These guys still think they're the best superpower in the world and all the rest of it. Are you married to your cousin? I'm not white, man. That's not something that we it's not something that we do. You know what I mean? That's not something that we do, right? Let's go talk to this guy, man. Let's go question him about it. So, can I say, last week, you assaulted this guy for having a plastic knife, and he was saying things about Christians, yeah? My question is, because you got offended saying that, yeah, he wants to harm Christians, okay. Clearly he didn't mean it. However, my question to you is, what is the difference between a Christian or a religious person saying that the unbelievers or the unrepentant people are gonna go to hell? Isn't it the same thing as him saying that the Christians are gonna die?
Okay, so this man has a track record. I get on quite well with him, Nicholas, but
yeah.
When you point at a large plastic sword at somebody, that's not...
It wasn't large and plastic. It was about the size of this bottle, and it was plastic.
Okay, let me just answer, or if you're going to answer before I get the chance to respond, I'm not going to say
okay, sorry. But don't exaggerate or lie. It was plastic.
Okay, so Muslim crowds here at Speaker's Corner has on a number of occasions called for Christians to be put to death.
He wasn't calling for them to put to death, like.
Okay, I'll repeat what I just said. This man on a number of occasions has called for Christians to be put to death.
Not be put to death. He said that they're going to die. Of course you can't finish your sentence because you're not using your brain, my friend. You understand? And to say that he had a large knife, as a Christian, I mean, come on, man. I'm sure you guys have seen these toy knives, what these people, walk around with when they're doing their thing, right? And for this Christian guy to lie and say that he had a large knife calling for Christians to be put to death, it's fake news. All right? The guy is fucking lying. And this is what I don't like with these Christian people. All right? It's like he's being disingenuous, man. The guy said, Christians are gonna die. He never said, oh, well, Christians might be put to the sword or whatever the case may be. Even if he did say that, as I said again, the Christians say that all the unbelievers are gonna go to hell, and that's okay. You understand? Say that they're gonna burn in hell if they don't repent to God, and that's okay for them to say. But this guy says that Christians are gonna die. It's not okay, and he believes that he gets to assault him because he has a track record of calling for Christians to be, what he says, put to death. So if he has a track record of calling for Christians to be harmed, how many people have listened to what he said and harmed Christians? Honestly, man, I can't stand these people, man, that use the Lord's name in vain, that use their religion for their own personal reasons. I don't like it, man. I don't like it at all. Don't like it. I want to say Christians lie. It's in their nature. Look at their Bible. Well, that's true. All good? It's true, man. I told you before, man, I was on the stairs of a church trying to film a cross into Trafalgar Square. And the church had a security guard. A church had a security guard. A hired security guard.
Hey, yo, what's up, man?
Yes,
Woo.
the church had a hired security guard that told me I'm not allowed to stand on the church stairs and film across the street into Trafalgar Square. A church. All right? Fuck the church. Fuck all of Christianity, man. Fuck all of Christianity. Fuck the church. I think that is the worst thing to happen to humanity, is the church. The church. You guys been praying for all these miracles to happen. You understand? You've been praying for all these miracles to happen, giving your money to the church every single Sunday without fail. What have you got from it? Oh no, the pastor said it's going to the upbuilding of God's kingdom. You fucking idiots. When did God ever have pounds or dollars or yen or won or anything like that to build this fucking universe? And he needs your money for the upbuilding of his kingdom. And you believe the pastor when he told you that. Yeah. Oh shit, man. That said God uses Vietnamese currency. Yeah, man. God needs your dollars for the upbuilding of his kingdom. So make sure you give your offering every Sunday and you give 10% of everything you earn on your wages. You give that to the church as well. All right. And if you don't, God's going to punish you. Huh? What is worse, or are they equal? Marrying someone that's underage, or abusing someone that's underage, like Epstein and his friends done, and disposing of the bodies afterwards, man. You guys tell me which is worse. You understand? What the Muslims do, or what the people in these Middle Eastern countries do, marrying kids, or is it worse to do other things with the children and then dispose of the body afterwards, man? As I said, man, if you want to diss Muslims, the Muslims can disrespect you as well. You understand? The sad thing about you guys is, you know, you can only generalize. You can only generalize and say, oh yeah, you know, Muslims do this or Middle Easterns do this. You actually have real life names of people that are in the Epstein files and they're still living right now, and you guys ain't done nothing about it. You understand, man? You guys can cry about some random Muslims marrying children, right? When you know the names of people that were on that island harming children, and you've done absolutely nothing about it, man. You man said we call it out, man. How's that helped anyone? You man said we called it out. We didn't sweep it under the carpet. Yeah, you did sweep it under the carpet. Yeah, you did sweep it under the carpet because we don't have all the names of everyone in the Epstein files, man. We know that there's images and pictures of Trump with Epstein files, but how come his name wasn't in there when all the files came out, man? Huh? And you guys want to cry about Muslims. You say we don't hide it. Yeah, you do hide it, man. You know, all these Epstein crimes happened years ago. All these Epstein crimes happened years ago, and we just started hearing about it. Your man saying we ain't hiding it. What were the Catholics doing to the little boys? And the Pope and all his people underneath him said, oh yeah, we shouldn't talk about anything about what these Catholic priests were doing. And that all got swept under the rug, didn't it? You say, oh, we don't hide it. Yes, you do, liar. Yes, you do, liar. Your man said, oh, we call it out, man. Yeah, because that's actually helped the child. You know what I mean? You know the names of these people and you haven't done anything about it. And you're crying about some people who live in another country and about what they're doing with their own people. This is why I say that you guys are hypocrites. This is why I say that you guys are racist. Because when it comes to your own kind doing these things, you don't like it and you always have an excuse. You always have as to why it's okay for yourselves. But when somebody else is doing it, you gotta call it out. You understand? Say those are very bad people and all the rest of it. No one said, why is Epstein dead if we don't hide it, man? Because you believe the propaganda, man, that the God fell asleep, that none of the cameras were working. I think they had 3 security measures. They had 3 security measures for Epstein in his cell, and they all failed. How come? And you believed it. Man said, if we're not hiding it, why is Epstein's dead? Because you're hiding it, you retard. Because you're hiding it, you retard. That Ghislaine Maxwell is trying to get out of prison now. You understand? Donald Trump says he gonna let her out of prison. Why do you think that is, man? Because she's got an agreement to say that Donald Trump wasn't there, even though we've got the images. He was in prison. How is that hiding it? This guy is funny, man. Look, it's Jeffrey Epstein. He's here, man. You said he was dead. You said he was in prison. You said he was in prison, man. Are you saying that Jeffrey Epstein is our messengers messaging us from the grave right now? He's right there, man. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I didn't see your comment, man. What are you crying about, man? What's your comment? Fuck's sake. Now you're just repeating what, maybe you're talking to somebody else. He's talking to somebody else. I want to say, we didn't hide it because he was arrested, you idiot. Okay, go, man. Okay, if you say so, man. If you say so, man. We're just going to let you believe that, man. We're just going to let you believe that, man. I tell you, I can't hate white people, man. Where my Rasta is, if my Rasta was a drink, it would be milk. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about chocolate milk. I'm talking about milk with two drops of brown food coloring in it. Okay? All right. I can't hate white people, man. I smashed too many white women. And I got a black and white TV also. So I can't be racist. And my my eyeballs are white as well, man. My eyeballs are white, so I can't be racist. The bottom of my feet are white as well, so I can't be racist. How long did Epstein abuse these kids for before he was arrested? Let's get into it, man, because you want to talk fucking shit, man. So let's get into it, man. How long ago did these crimes happen? Huh? And you were talking about you didn't sweep it under the rug until after 2020. When did the first girl get harmed, man? When she was a child? Is she a grown woman today? Huh? Did grown women come out and say that Jeffrey Epstein harmed them, or are they still little girls today? You're out of your mind, my friend. You're delusional. Huh? You are delusional. They told you 3 security measures failed watching Jeffrey Epstein, and he was allowed to delete himself. Okay? You know, apparently there was another guy in the cell with him as well, man. And he didn't alert anyone, didn't hear anything or anything like that. And you were talking about they didn't try to cover it up. They gave you files. They gave you files with redacted things in the files. And you're trying to tell me they wasn't covering up. You are out of your fucking mind, my friend. Okay, let me see. Who is it? Who is it that I'm talking to? This guy's just here chatting shit, man. DA something. It looks like your name's DA Queer. That's what it says. DAQE8IR. So that's what I'm gonna call you. D8 Queer. All right. I'm talking to you, my friend. If they wasn't trying to cover up anything to deal with the Epstein files, why did they give you files that were redacted? That had things in it that was redacted? If you're not trying to cover up something, why would you cover up something, you fucking idiot? Dickhead. Yes, he got arrested. Still doesn't mean that they wasn't trying to cover it up. The guy allegedly killed himself in prison or got deleted in prison by someone. And you're trying to tell me there wasn't a cover-up. If the people wasn't trying to cover it up, yeah, that were involved, then he tried to cover it up by deleting himself. You understand, man? So both ways you are lying. Both ways you are wrong, my friend. Okay? You try to cover up, either the people, the Americans, try to cover up their crimes by getting rid of Jeffrey Epstein, or Jeffrey Epstein tried to cover it up, the Americans himself, by deleting himself. Either way, you are wrong, because you tried to say that there wasn't a cover-up. Whether you like it or not, you are wrong, my friend. You should have just left me alone when I say whatever. You understand, man? Okay, now it's because I'm in the UK. Now it's because I'm in the UK. I don't know what I'm talking about. Explain to me, because you said that there was no cover-up, you fucking muppet. If there wasn't no cover-up, why is it today that you have redacted Epstein files? Answer that question. I'm not speaking again. He can't answer me. He can't answer me. He wants to go in my chat saying that there was no cover-up. There's no cover-up. He was arrested. There's no cover-up. There's no cover-up. Why was he arrested, killed, Epstein files released, and you have redacted Epstein files after the man is deceased? You still don't want to answer the question. D.A. Queer. The Queer. The Queer. I'm talking to you, my friend. The Queer. He don't want to answer, man. I told him whatever. You understand, man? So I didn't have to run up on him, man. But he just kept pushing. Trump and his people will lie, blame others to keep the truth from coming out. Oh, that's true. See you later, DA Queer. He doesn't want to type anymore, man. He doesn't want to respond to me anymore, man. After I said how come he's got redacted Epstein files. When they said they was gonna release the Epstein files, but they only part released it. You know what I mean? Because there's redacted bits in there. This guy says there wasn't no cover up because he was arrested. Man said there was no cover up, man. No, I didn't block you, man. I didn't block you. I'm gonna block you soon, man, because you don't want to answer no questions. You just wanna ask the questions, but you don't want to answer any. You understand? I asked you, why do you have redacted Epstein files if there wasn't no cover up after the man is dead? If you don't want to answer that question and you talk about anything about another response or another question, I'm kicking you out, man. All right, so you don't want to answer the question, so you're getting kicked out, man. Because you're not a real human being, man. Hold 5 minutes, son. Hold 5 minutes. Come back in 5 minutes, son. Come back in 5 minutes. Think about think about what you done. You're in punishment right now. All right. Someone said don't block him. You can hold a block as well for that. All right? I don't really block people, man. But today I'm feeling like having fun in it. So. This guy CHR, he's still in the chat saying Google this genocide, Google that genocide. I told you at the beginning of this that the world voted to have food as a human right for everyone. And the United States and Israel voted against it. Only those two countries out of the whole entire world, out of all the Muslims countries, yeah, out of all the people that's harming their own people and all the rest of it, the only two countries not to agree that humans should have a right to food was Israel and the United States of America. Again, the government of America is bad, and some of the people of America are bad as well. Because, as I said, Americans say things like, God bless America and nowhere else. Okay? Think about that, man. This is supposed to be a Christian country. All right? They say things like, God bless America. And that's fine as a Christian to say, God bless America. But they say, and nowhere else. What type of person or what type of human being would even make something like that cross their mind, man? God bless the world. Exactly. God bless America and everywhere else. You know, that's something normal to say. But to say, God bless America and nowhere else? What type of person are you, man? It means you only care about yourself, man. You know? That means you only care about, you don't care about the harm that our people are facing and shit. No, America portrays themselves as a Christian nation, but as you say, they are a secular nation. Someone said the truth about Epstein will never come out. Well, you can tell the queer that when he comes back, man. 'Cause I know he's still listening. You know, he couldn't bear to click that fucking X. You know what I mean? But when he comes back, man, you can tell him, man, that there was a cover up, man. You know, because he says that there was no cover up because Epstein was arrested, and that means that nobody was trying to cover up that he was harming kids. You know what I mean? No one was trying to cover up all the Epstein names, you know, even though you've got redacted files. You know, he doesn't want to answer that. He just says, oh yeah, there was no cover up because he was arrested. The guy's not alive today because of either suicide, you know, because of death, or either 3 levels of security failing and the guy being allowed to commit fucking suicide. You know what I mean? that means that there was no cover up, man. What a joke. Someone said, why the cameraman not filming on the street preachers? We got some preachers in the background over there, man, but they ain't saying anything that you guys need to hear. You know? All they're saying is that you should believe what they believe. And if you don't believe what they believe, you're gonna face punishment for it. That's basically all it is. Someone said England is weak, man. Try tell that to France, man. Go tell France that England is weak, man. See what happens. Someone said England is weak, man. All right, cool. That's it, mate. England is a pathetic leftist bunch of cowards. Someone said England is weak. Every country has its weakness. Only through dissolving borders will the human race gain true strength. Yeah, I think I second that, man. I think I stand by that statement, man. You know, get rid of all these sucking borders. Stop saying you hate people because of what they believe. Get rid of all this religious fucking nonsense. And let's all fucking love one another. You know what I mean? That's it. Remove borders so this guy can go live in India. Remove borders, man, so I could go fucking live in Jamaica. You know, and see those big booty fucking women down there in fucking Jamaica on the beach. You know, go live in Jamaica for about a year or so. Then go down to fucking like Eritrea or some shit, man. Go link up with some of those women down there. You know, oh man. Go over to Brazil. Go over to Brazil for a few years. You know, stay in Brazil for a few years. Huh? Come on, man. We should be moving freely, man. In actual fact, I'm under the impression, right, that if we was to get to that stage of, you know, us not having religion and us like working together and shit like that, I actually believe that all of us will be flying off of this off of this earth on a regular basis and just exploring the solar system. I honestly believe that all of us would have our own little fucking pods and shit like that, our own little fucking UFOs. And we will be off exploring the second universe. That's what I truly believe. Because just think, if we wasn't against if we wasn't against each other, yeah, and we was helping one another, how much things on this earth we will be able to accomplish so much quicker. This is why I believe we would really have no reason to be on the earth anymore, except for, like, I don't know, that being your home. So you would want to come back to your home every now and then. But I think if we was all working together, you know, the little 5% of the ocean that they say has only been explored, man, we would have explored fucking 100% of the ocean in just days of us working together as like one big community or one big family. You know what I mean? And then I think the next step would be all of us getting the hell out of this earth, going and explore the stars, man, finding new earths and shit, you know? Someone says, I wish you take your bad language out of the solar system. Bad language is it's just your perspective, man. You understand? If I say SYM, if I say SYM to you right now, you're gonna be like, okay, cool. You understand? What the hell is SYM? Huh? You don't know what SYM is, so you don't see that as a swear word. But you tell a Jamaican SYM, and afterwards you should duck very quickly, because he's gonna try and punch you in your mouth if you tell a Jamaican SYM. Okay? If you tell someone in one of those tribes that ain't been touched by humans, go fuck yourself, or, you know, your wife is a bitch, one, they're probably not gonna understand your language, and two, they're not gonna understand that you're swearing at them anyway, you know? So this is why I say bad language is perspective. You should, since you have a problem with what you consider to be bad language, it's you that should see the bad language as something different, and don't see it as bad language and only see it as part of language. You understand? If all of us were saying fuck you and fuck this, it wouldn't be such a bad language, would it? No, because everybody would be saying it. You know what I mean? But because you're offended by it, or because you consider it a bad language, as soon as you hear it, you get defensive. You understand? Just think of somebody saying fuck you as fuck you being a nice word. You understand? Change it to be a nice word, and, you know, you won't have such a problem with it. I don't have a problem with people calling me the N-word. You know what I mean? Because how I see it is, if we're in an argument or if we're talking and I get you to the point where the only thing you can call me is the N-word, then I win. You understand? If I've resulted you to only calling me that name, then the joke's on you. You know what I mean, man? Because that doesn't offend me, man. You know? But I said I was only gonna be here for an hour, and I've been here for 2 hours. Hey! But it's only because I love you guys. It's only because you know, I love the debates, man. I like the back and forth with my followers, man, with my viewers, man. I like bouncing off you guys, man. You know, I like to see the different opinions that people have, the different thoughts about things, man. I like to see the delusion in people's brains, man, and how out of touch with reality some people actually are. It's kind of scary, to be honest, you know. But yeah, this is Yapper's Corner. This is Yapper's Corner, aka Speaker's Corner. I'm gonna give it another 10 minutes, man. I'll give you guys another 10 minutes. I'll lock it off at 3 o'clock UK time. All right. We need more people to act like you. If a lot more people acted like me, there will be a lot more women that are submissive to men. You understand? Because it's my belief or my thought that we should be leaving all of these women alone, man, that aren't doing their role as a woman. All the women that are not doing their role as a woman, they should be put on the back burner until they start doing their role as a woman. You know? Someone said nobody knows anything, and that's true, man. We all know nothing. Bro, I would admit that I don't know anything, man, and I'm open and I'm logical for my mind to be changed when I gather or when I gain new information. You know? I think you have to live life and you should go through life like water. You understand? A little bit of Bruce Lee. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you should be so rigid on certain things, man. Especially when, you know, in the case of like America and in the case of Britain and shit like that, when we say, oh, no, those people are bad, but then we choose to, you know, ignore the shit that we do. You know, maybe we should be a little bit more like water. You understand, man? Be a little bit more understanding. As I said, not everyone is at the same level. Not everyone is at the same level of growing in a country as we are. You know, not everyone is a first world country like this one. You know what I mean? And just because other countries ain't first world countries doesn't mean they can't get there. You know? America used to bully fucking North Korea until they said that they've got a nuclear weapon. Now, when's the last time you've heard about North Korea in the news, man? Huh? Yeah, man. Go with the flow a little bit, man. Go with the flow a little bit. All of this millions must go and all of that fucking shit, man. How about you just go with the flow? All right, you're never gonna get what you want. Okay, so the only thing you can do is get yourself to the gym. Yeah, go do your fucking martial arts training, right? And when shit finally does hit the fan, like you think it's gonna happen, that's when you fucking open up a can of whoop ass on everybody that you don't like. You know, but all of this fucking talking like millions must go and all the fucking rest of it, it's not gonna happen. Again, you guys run into my chat with this fucking millions must go shit. As I said, there's no politicians in here. You understand? There's nobody in my chat that can help you with your endeavor to get all of these millions of people out of the country. So I don't know why you guys continuously come to my chat and saying that these people need to get out the country and shit like that. I can't help you. You know what I mean? I can't help you. And I don't agree. I don't agree with what you guys say, with majority of what you guys say. As I said before, the people that get offended by people waving a British flag, get them out of here. The people that actually literally want to destroy your country, when your intelligence services are doing their normal investigations and shit like that, and they find those people that are working together to blow up a concert and shit like that, and they're living in the country, those are the people that you get out. Those are the people that you kick out the fucking country. Huh? People that have a opinion shouldn't be kicked out of the country just because you don't like their opinion. You know what I mean? Here's another one with millions must go. Oh, go and get them out of here. Or Derry. Go get one Muslim out your country, man. Yeah, he had to go, man. He had to delete his comment, man. He had to delete his comment, man, because he hasn't put one person on a boat. He hasn't put one person on a plane and send them back to their country, where he said millions must go. When you guys say all these millions must go, who is going to get these millions of people out of here, man? Mega, how dare you have a different opinion? I love the Constitution. No. It's not ICE, man. It's fucking Iran, man. It's fucking some Iran fucking agents that are doing it, man. It's all Iran's fault, man. It's not ICE deleting Americans. You know what I mean? The most important thing in America is what Iran is doing. I was messaging some guy about 4 weeks ago. Yeah. We was going back and forth about the war and all of this shit. And, he left the conversation when I obviously, debated him, and he kind of lost the debate. And he comes back yesterday, 4 weeks later, talking about Iran has put some billboard up of Trump and his family, threatening Trump and his family or some shit, man. I said, have you seen what is going on in America right now? And you're worried about some billboard that fucking Iran put up about Trump. I was like, do you know that they killed the supreme leader of Iran? And you're worrying, or you're concerned about the after effect of what happened from that. You want to come back to me with some fucking billboard. You literally deleted their supreme leader. Huh? You and Israel on 2 occasions tried to delete the negotiators. Huh? Not military people. You tried to delete the negotiators that were trying to negotiate a peace. And you guys still want to stand by your country? Still want to fight for your country, man? Someone said Trump is a sexual predator and a moron. Someone said President Trump is God here in America. I promise you he's not, man. I promise you Donald Trump could not get as much people at his funeral as the Ayatollah got at his funeral. Trump's funeral would not go on for a whole week, okay? Nobody cares or nobody loves Trump that much to spend days, to spend a whole week on the street, okay? mourning the guy's death. All right? Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen, man. You try to say that you was helping out the Iranian people, and the Iranian people showed you at the Ayatollah's funeral that they don't want your help, man. They said death to America, mate. They said death to America after you started trouble with them and then called for a ceasefire. And now you're starting trouble with them again. How do you think that's gonna end, man? How do you think that's gonna end, realistically, man? Come on, man. Anyways, people, it's 3 o'clock here in the UK. I've had some fun. Hope you guys had some fun as well. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, what's left of it. You know, hope you guys have a great week going forward. Someone said it's 7 a.m. here in Arizona. Big up Arizona. I love America's country. You know what I mean? I'd love to move to Arizona with all that heat and shit like that. But as I say, man, you guys got a messed up government, man. Anyways, look, have a great week going forward. Whether you guys are going to school, college, university, going to work. You know, if you're on holiday from school, man, whatever you guys are doing, make sure you enjoy yourself. Because we're only here fucking once, man. You know, all of this fucking bullshit, all these people's opinions, all that shit, what you see on social media, none of it matters if you're not having a great time, okay? None of it means dog shit at the end of the day, because none of us are taking this shit with us when we leave. So just enjoy it, man. As I say, man, don't be so rigid on this. Don't be so rigid on that. Be like water, people. That is my ultimate message for this week, for this Sunday. Be like water. All right? Big up. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Hang on. Let me just, this guy's trying to troll me. Let me just troll him back and get him out of the chat for 24 hours, even though I'm logging off and I'm not going to be back until next week, Sunday or Saturday. Peace out, people. That guy tried to troll me and he just got trolled. See you later, man.